Welcome to our another presentation, another briefing. What happened yesterday? There was a controversy about women journalists denied entry to the press club with the Afghan foreign representative who visited India and had a meeting with External Affairs Minister Jaishankar. It triggered a controversy. You know that the one of the Taliban leaders, he visited India as a foreign representative, and our External Affairs Minister Jaishankar had a meeting with him. And after the meeting, they're supposed to conduct a press briefing. And as usual, as expected, they did. They called for a press meeting. All the journalists, it seems, including women journalists, tried to enter in the press club, but it seems that women journalists were stopped. They were denied to enter into the press club to have a conference with him, and it triggered a controversy. Maybe the Afghan leaders generally, there was a talk that the Afghanistan leaders, especially Taliban, when they took over the leadership in Afghanistan, they suppressed women. They did not allow women to come forward for education, whatever. They suppressed the women. So that is actually as part of that. It seems that Taliban leader, he said that he will not allow women journalists. So it triggered a controversy. You know, the Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, she is the one first who tweeted referring to that, and she referred to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. She said, Mr. Prime Minister, at Narendra Modi ji, please clarify your position on the removal of female journalists from the press conference of the representatives of the Taliban and his visit to India. If your recognition of women's rights is not just convenient posturing from one election to another election, but what is your stand on this? So in such manner, she wrote something on her X account, and even Rahul Gandhi also responded to that same tweet and said, Mr. Modi, Rahul Gandhi wrote the opposition leader that, Mr. Modi, when you allow the exclusion of women journalists from a public forum, you are telling every woman in India that you are too weak to stand up for them. In our country, women have the right to equal participation in every space. Your silence in the face of such something as written. So you are telling every woman in India that you are too weak to stand up for them. Actually, what he said, you are telling every woman in India that you are too weak to stand up for them. In our country, women have the right to equal participation in every space. Your silence in the face of such discrimination exposes the emptiness of your slogans on Nari Shakti. This is what actually written by the opposition leader, and not only opposition leader, some other people also responded on this controversy. And here this Mahuva Moitra, she released a video, 2 minutes video, and she said government has dishonored every single Indian woman by allowing Taliban minister to exclude women journalists from pressure. Shameful bunch of spineless hypocrites. This is what actually Mahuva Moitra, she released a video. And even Chidambaram, he said, I am shocked that women journalists were excluded from the press conference addressed by Mr. Amir Khan Mutaki of Afghanistan. In my personal view, the men journalists should have walked out when they found that their women colleagues were excluded or not invited. This is what Chidambaram said. Chidambaram, he wrote correct that the men journalists should have also boycotted when the women journalists were not allowed, and but the men journalists should have questioned it on behalf of the women journalists, and that if you want to show in such discrimination, we also will not come for the press briefing. They should have walked out. That's what Chidambaram wrote, and it is right. They should have done it, right? But the BJP hit back. Again, as usual, usually they write that the best friend of Pakistan. So they said Pradeep Bhandari, he wrote, yet again Rahul Gandhi is batting for Pakistan by spreading fake news, inviolable and belonging to the embassy. Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Relations 1961 Article 22 declares embassy land as inviolable and belonging to the embassy. And it's they try to, BJP is trying to say that the press briefing, we should respect the embassy belong to them, and we should respect their culture, not our culture. It is their call, not our call. It is their decision to exclude. It is not our decision. So they try to say this. It seems that even Taliban leaders, they said they made a statement that, see, every country has some rules and regulations, and then it's our policy that you should not question this, something like that. He said it looks that there was a statement from Taliban country that this leader, he will meet a woman every day. A separate press briefing he will have with women journalists, but they should have a set of guidelines that they should wear. Maybe they should go in burqa or something like that, right? We don't know. There is a dress code for women journalists, then only will speak to them. So that is actually the clarification given by the Afghan leaders. She wrote, how dare TMC's Mahua Slam Center over Taliban minister's mail only press meet in Delhi. She has written that how dare our government allow Taliban foreign minister Amir Mutaqi to exclude women journalists and hold a mail-only news conference on Indian soil with full protocol. How dare Dr. S.J. Jaishankar agrees to this? Why did our emasculated, spineless male journalists remain in room? She also referring to the male journalists, and she said, why did these male journalists were silent when women were being rejected or maybe not allowed? Maybe it is definitely they should have stood by the woman. That's what actually the Mahua Mohitra, she tried to, she wrote something on her X account. Even Chidambaram referred the same thing. They should have done it. Taliban president New Delhi. This press conference was held at the Afghanistan embassy hours after Taliban PM talks with External Minister Jaishankar. Women journalists were banned from entry. The forum was only open to few male journalists, reflecting Taliban's ongoing record of gender discrimination. Sources said the decision on journalist invitation was made by Taliban officials accompanying Mutaqi. Taliban government in Kabul has faced sustained global condemnation, including from the United Nations, for restrictions on women's rights, education, and participation in public life. So this is actually their situation. So this is about, but of course BJP, they hit back. They say it is hypocrisy. BJP hits back after Rahul Gandhi's jibe over Taliban minister's man-only press meet. BJP, Congress clash over exclusion of female journalists. This we already seen that they're saying that Amit Malviya wrote something. That's Pradeep Bhandari wrote something. This Pradeep Bhandari, what he wrote Pakistan and Rahul Gandhi rattled seeing India and Afghanistan come closer strategically. Yet again, Rahul Gandhi is batting for Pakistan by spreading fake news. Something like that he wrote. And there is an Amit Malviya. He also wrote, it's ironic to see Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Vadra sermonize about women's rights. Perhaps they should first visit their father Rajiv Gandhi's legacy, the same Prime Minister who overturned the Supreme Court's Shabano judgment, denying a little woman her right. See, this is the problem with Bharatiya Janata Party, that they talk about past when we are discussing about the present instant, and then why do they talk about past? We don't know, right? The present controversy is that women journalists were not allowed for the press briefing, and it became a controversy. That's it. It's nothing to do with what Rajiv Gandhi had done with Shabana, right? This is a problem with Bharatiya Janata Party. Okay, Rahul Gandhi also, there is another post that Nobel Prize should be given to Rahul Gandhi because he is also fighting for democracy in India. The post posted by one of the Congress leaders. and it also became, he compared with Maria Corina Machado receiving this year's Nobel Prize, Peace Prize. And there is a woman, Maria Corina Machado. She received Nobel Prize for Peace, and referring to her, comparing with her, because she was fighting for democratic rights in her country. And one Congress leader, Surendra Rajputi, posted that in our country also Rahul Gandhi is fighting for the democracy, is trying to save, defending the constitution. He's also talking about the constitutional rights and fundamental rights. So you should give Nobel Prize to Rahul Gandhi also. That is what actually a post became controversy, not controversy, of course, that will not be very pleasant to Bharatiya Janata Party. They given hit back. They wrote, Bijare Congress is demanding Nobel Prize for Rahul Baba. They say that he's hypocrite, he's lying, losing elections 99 times, murdering democracy and constitution in 1935, again say BJP, they're right, in 1975 and 1984. Here the issue is, are we talking about 1975, 1984? We're talking about 2025, what's happening, right? If Rajiv Gandhi, say if Rajiv Gandhi did something in the past, Indira Gandhi did something in the past, do you deny the fundamental rights to Rahul Gandhi now? What is this argument of Bharatiya Janata Party? We don't know, right? It is true that Rahul Gandhi is fighting for fundamental rights. He was talking about vote share, he was talking about democracy, election system, fundamental rights, rights to SC, ST, BC, protection. Definitely the line Rahul Gandhi has taken is a good line, that he's definitely is defending that. Letter to Rahul Gandhi, CM Revant to withdraw FIRs against pro-Palestine protesters. It seems Telangana, I think somewhere in Nizamabad or Adilabad, somewhere it seems that the cases were filed, and few Muslim men, because they were fighting, they were doing some rally on behalf of Palestine. It seems cases were filed by Revant Reddy government. They wrote letter to Revant Reddy and Rahul Gandhi both to withdraw the cases, FIRs. This is what they can do. They have a right to do anything, but they should take permission and do. Maybe that's why the cases were filed on them. Because when few people are supporting Israel, few people are supporting Palestine. But whatever, if you want to organize a rally or peace rallies and all that, you should inform to the police. And then their controversy is that they did not inform and they held a rally supporting Palestine, so the cases were filed. Now they wrote letter to Rahul Gandhi and Revant Reddy to withdraw cases. This is actually the case. There is another thing is that in Maharashtra, Maratha quota activist Manoj Jurange, recently there was a big, a rally, protest by BC leaders in Maharashtra, because BJP government in Maharashtra, they agreed for inclusion of this Maratha community in BC. So now the BC people are fighting. They were on the roads and they were fighting, and they did a big rally there in Maharashtra. And then this person says that Rahul Gandhi is behind that BC rally. This is a conspiracy with Rahul, but that actually he is ex-Congress youth leader. So he is alleging now Congress and Rahul Gandhi, because the Maratha quota, BC people came on the roads, and maybe he's talking on behalf of the government there, because the government agreed to include these Maratha people in BC caste. So that's one thing we understand. And there is another, that the Congress MLC files complaint against the actor for remarks on Gandhi. It seems there is MLC Balamur Venkat, because there are two leaders. One is Srikant Krishnaswamy Iyengar, a comedian, recently made a comedy video on Mahatma Gandhi, alleging something that Mahatma Gandhi personal issues he spoke. And even Rahul Ramakrishna, he also tweeted earlier, he's also another comedian, and surprised netizens and over political overtones about Gandhi and all, right? During so this controversy is there. So one of the Congress MLCs, Balmur Venkati, filed a case on both the actors. This is an instant. This is one more shocking news that there is a medical student was gang raped near private college in West Bengal. I think this is another incident. It seems the 23-year-old girl, she went outside with her friend around 9:30, 8:30 for a dinner, and it seemed three unidentified men, they came, they threatened her. The boy who was with her, he fled with fear, and he was taken to a far place, and there they raped her, gang raped her, taken her mobile and 5,000 from her pocket, and then they left her and ran away. So it became another controversy, that it became a political issue. It's not a matter of political issue, it is a human rights issue. This is a second reason. Earlier also there was a gang rape on one girl in the medical college, and this is another instance. She is also MBBS student. So the opposition people attacked BJP. They said this is safe haven for rapists under the Mamata Banerjee's government. The another gang rape in West Bengal. So the TMC, they said that don't politicize such instance. Once the incident takes place, it will be politicized definitely, because it's a matter of woman. If it does, if the political, it doesn't trigger, the second incident will happen. The people should stop doing all this. So what the TMC, what the BJP is doing, right thing there in West Bengal. Here there is attack on Shafi Parambil. It seems that one of the Congress MP in Kerala. They're doing some maybe some rally or protest somewhere in Kerala, that for something. It seems that police beaten him, the MP. There was a lathi charge on the MP and he was started bleeding. It's not a normal activist. It's not a common man. As an MP was beaten by the police during student union elections. Mr. MP Shafi Parambil, and 700 Congress workers were clashed in Parambra. This is another news that Himachal Pradesh BJP chief brother, who was alleged that he raped a woman, a doctor, a brother of Himachal Pradesh BJP chief, was taken into 5-day custody yesterday on a rape case. And the Mahila Congress people, they did rally and they demanded strict action. Anyway, that politically it turned a political issue. So this is another issue that Udinidhi Stalin from Tamil Nadu, what he said yesterday, he gave a statement that Ravi, the governor of Tamil Nadu, he tried to teach us Hindi, but we resisted. We only taught him Tamil. Now the governor is speaking in Tamil because of our pressure. He is trying to speak Tamil. That's what he said. Udinidhi was responding to Ravi's remarks in Tamil. With whom is Tamil Nadu fighting now? A critic aimed at the DMK's campaign slogan, Tamil Nadu will fight, Tamil Nadu will win. Ravi has started his election campaign, which will only favor the DMK. That's what actually he tried to say, because the Ravi spoke in Tamil and he said that he tried to teach us Hindi, but we taught him Tamil. That's our unity. That's what he tried to say. And this is about the IPS officer Puran Kumar again. That was continuously going on. Now it's about one of the Arvind Kejriwal, Aam Aadmi Party's leaders. I think one of the leaders were arrested on some charge, and this is about why Puran Kumar, the IPS officer who committed suicide. Aam Aadmi Party demanded an action, and they said because he was Dalit, all this crime took place. That's what they tried to say. And the chief minister responded, Saini, he said, Arya, an IPS officer death, the family will get justice, nothing to worry. That's what he said. I spoken to IPS officer Puran Kumar's wife. That's what she tried to say. But actually, his wife also yesterday she released a statement that the police filed FIR, but they did not mention the names in the FIR. And you should clearly mention the names of the people and file a SC/ST atrocity case. And the police tried to manipulate the case. That's what she released yesterday, IPS officer's wife. It seems that Sonia Gandhi, she wrote a letter to the wife of Puran Kumar, Amrit Kumar. Maybe this is about, she wrote something that you don't worry, I'm with you or something like that, right? That's what letter written by Sonia Gandhi. This is about Bareilly lynching in victim's family, Rai Bareilly. This is again, the protest is going on that Dalit man who was lynched, Hari Om, was lynched and was killed by the villagers. So yesterday, the Congress, Uttar Pradesh Congress President Ajay Rai, he went to he tried to go to that village, and it seems that they were arrested. The Congress President Ajay Rai was arrested. This one news we found yesterday in Uttar Pradesh. Law and order has collapsed in Maharashtra. Again, this Congress President Harshvardhan Sankalp leads protest over humiliation of senior Mama Pagare. This is another instance that you know that Mama Pagare, there is a man, he was forcefully made him wear sari because he posted a post on social media that Mama Pagare, it seems that he is also a Dalit man, because they're asking to file SC/ST atrocity case. That means that even Mama Pagare is a Dalit. See see now, the Valmiki is Dalit, B.R. Gawai is Dalit, why Puran Kumar committed suicide is a Dalit, the Mama Pagare, where it is becoming an issue that they was forced to wear sari is a Dalit. And why all these Dalits were attacked? That's what the so surprising thing, that all these people only they're daring to do these atrocities on Dalits because they're weaker sections. ED arrests Reliance Power CFO, 68 crore fake bank entity. It seems that this one of enforcement direct ED arrested, I think it seems this Reliance Power CFO, there was a 68 crore fake currency scam. Donald Trump considers Modi as a great and personal friend. The US ambassador is a designate. He met Modi ji yesterday, and he said that Trump will treat Modi ji as his personal friend. That's a statement he issued. So these are all the different incidents that took place yesterday. Thank you. Namaskar.